Stamford Bridge as the top two in the Premier League go head-to-head. Arsenal and Chelsea in Super Sunday's game. Massive one this. Right, Jay, Paul Merson said that if Arsenal win, they will run away with the title, not just win it. Do you agree?
I don't know about run away with the title, and I'm not interested in running away. I don't care about running away. You can win the league by 1 point. Winning is winning. Now, I was thinking about this yesterday, and I feel like the way Arsenal are playing, they're really solid. It's difficult to break them down. They're very good at set pieces. Everyone's talking about set pieces. Like, you know, if you can use that in your Arsenal and win games by using it, why is everyone complaining about it? Why am I hearing now like it's a negative to use something that has been in the game for years and years and years? Is it because it's Arsenal? But ultimately, one, because they are playing so well. Two, because I see leaders in that camp. And three, because obviously Liverpool have dropped off. Man City looks like, you know, I think Arsenal at home probably won't lose a game between now and the end of the season, where I can see Man City losing, I can see Liverpool losing, Chelsea could lose home games. And I think even away, when was the last time you've seen Arsenal concede more than 2 goals? I can't remember. So from that point of view, I would say yes, we are going to win the league. But I was on a golf course yesterday and I started thinking about,
shock.
Can we win the double now? Can we win the double?
Which double?
People even started messaging me saying, can we win all 4? I'm not interested in the 4. I'm not interested in domestic no more. We've won the domestic, you know, in my lifetime. That's fine. I need to see the Premier League, and I'd love to see the Champions League. And I think it's possible now.
You're still in the League Cup?
We're not interested in domestic.
Are you still on it when you said all 4?
We're not interested in domestics.
No, I just couldn't work out whether you were still in the league.
We're interested in the big 2. I don't even pay attention to that because the domestics now. There's no disrespect to the League Cup and the FA Cup. I don't want to be disrespectful, but ultimately, teams like Arsenal now need to be focusing on the top 2 trophies, which is the Premier League and the Champions League. The League Cup and the FA Cup is for players that need minutes. For young players that want to come in and get experience. And the players are good enough to win games. I'm not saying they're not. They'll go and win games and they'll get far in the competition. But I just think now, as a club, Arsenal need to focus on the majors.
You are still in the League Cup, by the way, at home to Crystal Palace. I just had that as already won by Newcastle. I didn't realise that you and Man City were still in it, just off the top of my head, right? Okay, so you actually could win the quadruple, actually, right? As for Chelsea, we reported earlier this week that they've got no expectations of winning the Premier League. It's a massive game on Super Sunday. Chelsea v Arsenal, second v first. In pubs, workplaces, living rooms, WhatsApp groups around the world, football fans will be arguing about who would make their combined 11 from both sides. So we're going to do the same with Jay Bothroyd, John from Blue Lions TV, and Christian Ty as well. Good morning to you all. Right, the rules are simple. If everyone is fit for both clubs, what would be the best starting lineup when we've gone for a 4-2-3-1 formation, or 4-3-3, however you want to see it? Right, first of all, we'll start with the home team. So, John, goalkeeper, who would be in goal, Sanchez or Raya?
It's a hard one. You know, I need to give a lot of credit to Robert Sanchez for really stepping up in 2025. I know everyone's laughing, but
Jay is laughing.
No one's
Jay is laughing at you
for the improvements. I know I'm getting ganged up on today. I was ready for this.
So I'm neutral. I'm neutral. I'll help you out, John. I'll help you out.
Okay.
Might not be able to help you on this particular position because Raya is so good, I must add.
But I need you to be objective. You're not being objective right now. Just be honest. It's Raya. There's no questions asked.
No, for sure. I was going to begrudgingly get to that. Obviously, Raya would be my number 1. But I need to also give a shout out to Robert Sanchez for really stepping up like crazy this year, to the point where the fan base just has confidence with him between the sticks right now. And I think that tells you everything you need to know about the guys. Maybe next season it might be a bit closer, but at the moment, Raya, then go for me.
Right, OK, so you have gone for Raya. Christian, I'm not going to ask you because I know the answer to that one anyway. We'll go to fullbacks then. We'll start with you on fullbacks. And the right back, I think, is a more difficult one. All right, are you having your man Timber or are you having Reece James?
This is tough. I can't lie. Even as an Arsenal fan, I love Timber. For me, Timber is my favourite Arsenal player. I think he's our most consistent player. I think he's the definition of world class. But then Reece James is also the definition of world class. And there's an argument that Reece James has been doing it in the Premier League for longer. So look, as an Arsenal fan, I can understand my argument. I can understand a Chelsea fan's argument for Reece James. For this season, I would go for Jurriën Timber. I just think what he's been doing consistently at right back, week in, week out. You know, Reece James has played in the middle a lot. He's played in midfield a lot for Chelsea this season. He hasn't just been at right back. I feel like consistently this season, it is Jurriën Timber. Also, just thinking a little bit ahead, the left-back spot, I think a lot of Chelsea fans will argue for them as well. Arsenal have the best defence in the league. There's no way 2 out of 4 Chelsea defenders can get in this team. So either the right-back has to give or the left-back has to give.
So which one are you giving? Which one are you giving? So you're putting Timber right and Cucurella left?
I probably would go for that. I rate Cucurella. I think there's a strong argument for Calafiori at left back as well, but Cucurella is a very good player. So I would go Timber and I'd go Cucurella left back.
Do you accept that, John, or do you want to argue it?
I can't accept that. I mean, it has to be Cucurella and Reece James. I mean, they're the best fullbacks in the league, without a doubt. And the fact that
Arsenal have the best defence in the league and one of the best defences in Europe.
Like
50% of this defence can't be Chelsea. It just doesn't make sense.
And a whole unit. But we have to look at the individual basis. And obviously, Reece James has been the premium right back in this country for the last few years right now. Cucurella just wrapped up your mouth.
Jay,
hold on.
Jay?
Reece James ain't even played regularly for the last few years. So how can you put him there? He's been injured for pretty much 2 years.
Now we can't be doing this today, bro. I'm sorry.
He's been injured for pretty much 2 years
right now, and it's the quality he's always.
But you just said just now, for the last few years, he's been the best right back in the league. He's not even played. How can he be the best?
The best in terms of pure quality and output. All-round completeness.
You can't be the best if you don't play. The best ability is availability.
How many wingers have ever got past Reece James in this league? I can even remember straight off the dome.
You've got to play though.
And he's played enough for me to confidently put him in this team. It has to be Cucurella, Reece James.
Okay, so at the moment, right out the top. A question mark at right back there, but it sounds like you're all happy enough with Cucurella at left back. We've already got Raya in goal. Can we gloss over centre backs? Is it Saliba and Gabriel? Is that, you can just nod your head, John? Is that fair enough? And Jay, I think you'll agree with
100%.
that. With the 6 and the 8 position, do we go Caicedo and Rice and go straight to number 10, or has anybody got anything to add to that?
No, yeah, I think that's simple enough.
Right, okay,
so Rice and Caicedo.
Right, we're motoring now because number 10 is a little bit is a little bit harder.
I don't think it is.
So this is if everyone's fit, right?
Okay.
This is
if everyone's at the top of their game.
Yeah, so you can have Odegaard, you can have Cole Palmer. Jay, I'll ask you that one first then.
Okay, it's Cole Palmer.
Yeah, go on.
Without doubt, it's Cole Palmer, and that's taken into consideration that Odegaard's at the top of his game as well. I just don't think there are many better number 10s in the Premier League at the moment than Cole Palmer when he's fully fit.
Yeah, I probably have to agree. I think Odegaard at the top of his game. Martin Odegaard is a top quality player, but we haven't seen that in such a long time. And yeah, Cole Palmer, come on, top player, world class player. It's hard to argue, but I love Martin
as well. Like, let's give Cole Palmer credit as well. Like, his ceiling is a lot higher than Odegaard's ceiling. I think generally, like, if we was to go ahead in the future now, I reckon Cole Palmer at the very least will still get 10 goals in the league every season.
Yeah. Well, a couple of years ago, Odegaard scored 15 in the league, and obviously he's had injuries since then.
Yeah, that's one season.
Look, I'm happy. Yeah, but I'm happy to put Cole Palmer in this team. But come on, let's not talk like Odegaard isn't on his day a world class player.
Well, and
he's not a world class player.
Eze's playing there at the minute.
On his day, he is.
He's not.
You don't think he is?
No, I mean, what's your definition of world class? If your definition of world class is the same as mine, which is 2 players in every position, he is not world class.
I think we
throw world class around too easy. I have to be honest. He's a top player, but world class.
I think
there's only 2. Okay, so in his position, in his position,
I'll give him that.
I think Odegaard's world class. Yeah.
What's your definition of world class?
Yeah. Oh well, I mean,
most goals in the Premier League season. Most non-penalty goals from a midfielder in a Premier League season.
What, once?
22, 23. What do you mean? It doesn't matter once, but we're talking about peak of his game. The best he's ever been.
So what about Foden then?
World class means one of the best in the world in his position.
What about Foden? Foden's better than
Foden's probably up there as well. I don't know about better.
How many world-class players you got? How many world-class players is there in the world?
There's not a limit.
Of course there is.
Exactly.
This is what I'm saying. This gets thrown around way too... Anyway, we're going off subject here.
Okay.
Carry on.
Fair enough. They've put Palmer in the 10, all right? So at the moment, the only contention so far is the right back, it would appear. However, when it comes to wingers and striker, that might be different. So if you go right wing for Arsenal, you've got Saka. For right wing, who would normally play right wing for you, John, for Chelsea?
We kind of rotate quite a lot. So we've seen Neto, we've seen Estevao, we've seen a few of them. But if I was to answer who I would want to see in this combined 11, it can only be Saka and Estevao for me. I don't care if Estevao's on the left. I think the combined 11 needs to have both of them. I think Estevao is that good. I've been thoroughly impressed by this kid's talent.
So that means there's no Eze, though. If Saka's right and Estevao is left.
Sorry, Tom. This guy's trying to wind me up. He don't even start for Chelsea week in, week out. How can you put him in the combined best 11?
We're going for pure talent, are we?
No, we're not going for... No, you're going for pure potential. Potentially, yes. No. He doesn't play week in, week out for Chelsea. How can you put him in this team?
I get that's the frame of argument for you, but for me, I'm just going for pure talent. And Estevao, listen, he's simmering behind the scenes for a reason. We want to just get him to kind of acclimatise with his physicality to the league. But let's not mistake, whenever this kid is on the field, he leaves a mark. He's the best player.
And John watches him more than us. John watches him more than us. But Christian...
And statistically, him and Saka are quite similar in terms of goal output and assists already so far this season. And obviously, Estevao started less games, as you're saying, in the league. But again, I'm just going to go for pure talent. I sound a bit crazy, but I just need to stand by what I'm saying.
You do. You're not a bit.
Not a bit. Combined 11 would not feel right if I didn't have Estevao and Saka together.
Okay, I think, Jay, did you go Eze left ahead of like...
Yeah, I went Eze. I want Eze on the left.
What did you say, Christian?
Saka on the right, obviously. I think Estevao's a good player, scored a great goal against Barcelona. But like Jay said, he hasn't been starting week in, week out for Chelsea. He's just coming into the team, just beginning to show that consistency. I think he will be a great player, but I don't think you can put him in this combined 11 just yet. I'd actually go Trossard. If we're talking this season, I'd go Trossard on the left. There's an argument that he's been Arsenal's...
No, but we're not talking about just this season. We're talking about at their very best, because obviously Palmer's injured, right? So we're talking about at their very best, all available. You can select anyone.
It's even hard to put Eze on the left, though, because he's not really a left winger. He hasn't really played there at his best for Palace. At their best on the left, I'd probably go still Trossard.
Okay. So
especially bringing this season into account as well.
That one's a debate. That one's a debate. I'll give you that. That's a debate for sure.
Okay.
I don't know.
At their best, you could argue Martinelli as well. But
I hear that, but I mean, listen, Estevao for his national team, 3 man of the match awards. He's that good. He's forced Ancelotti to change the system up to incorporate him, and he's been the star guy ahead of Rodrigo Vinicius. I know he's just come here.
It was the last 3 games again. It was the last 3 games again.
No, I get it. In terms of the storyline, it's very fresh.
And you're going like this is not Brazil, by the way.
No, for sure. But like in terms of the storyline, it's new. But in terms of just pure talent,
bro, you're talking about potential. You're talking about storylines. You're talking about all kinds of stuff now.
Yeah, and I'm talking about the results we're seeing on the field right now. It was typified with that game against Barcelona.
Bro, you're writing these stories like Roald Dahl.
It's a...